Oh, snap. Welcome back to the channel, y'all. My name is Patrick. If you like true crime, come on in. Hit the subscribe button on YouTube. Hit the follow button on Rumble. Hit the thumbs up button on both platforms. Welcome in, y'all. TikTok, we've been live on TikTok the whole time. Welcome in, y'all. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for everything. Thanks for the mariachi hats. Cinco de Mayo. See, Wendy right there. Thank you. TikTok, if you want to come watch the videos with us, you can. You can actually see it instead of just listening to it. Just come over to YouTube or Rumble. Search The Mystery Project on either platform. Search The Mystery Project on either. You'll find it. Come on, hang out with us. Okay, let's go. Yo, first case. Oh, actually, sorry, I got to tell you what we're even talking about. So the first one is this girl named Brittany Colvin. That's this lady right behind me on TikTok, y'all. She let her 2-year-old get into some recreational substances, is how I said it on the TikTok video. Yeah, crazy as hell. Then she leaves, flees the scene, comes back, tries to destroy evidence. It's a mess. She's crazy. Then we're gonna talk about Suzanne Morphew. Remember the lady that went missing in Colorado? She was missing for like 1,200 days, y'all. But they found her. Well, they did the autopsy and ruled it a homicide. So we're gonna be talking about that. Then we're gonna be talking about this sheriff in Georgia that I guess his wife's a deputy. She went into a gas station and claimed some dude in there grabbed her. It was a whole ordeal. It turns out he didn't do that. She made it up or something. It's crazy as hell. And then the last one we're talking about is this girl named Ashley Mason. And apparently she got, I don't know what the hell was happening. If it's just alcohol or if it's something else. Sounds like something else. But I guess she tried to like eat her sister's eyeball or something. I don't know. Y'all, I was like. You what? Huh? Yeah. Craziness to talk about. So you guys ready for this? Let's go. The first case. Let's learn about Brittany Colvin. I'm going to shrink myself down over here on the YouTubes and the Rumbles. Oh, man. Look at her face, too, y'all. Oh, God. Perfect timing. That's right, Bia. That's right. Y'all, we need 8 more mariachi hats over on TikTok. Hit me with them. All right, let's go. Let's figure out what's going on here.
A woman is in jail and all of her children are in state custody after her 2-year-old allegedly overdosed on drugs.
Jesus. Well,
we sit down with retired Ohio Judge Fanon Rucker to talk about the investigation, her legal case, and what we can expect next. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law&Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. All right, let's talk about this very troubling case out of Ohio where a mom of 4 is now in custody after one of her children was rushed to an emergency room for exposure to drugs. The Guernsey County Sheriff's Office says that they were notified by social workers at a children's hospital that a 2-year-old
we can burn in hell for that one.
Was being treated for exposure or overdose from amphetamines. Deputies say 29-year-old Brittany Colvin took the child to a medical center in the Cambridge, Ohio area around 11 p.m. on April 27th. And after the child was stabilized, the child was then transferred by medical helicopter to Nationwide Children's Hospital in Columbus, understanding it's about an hour and a half away by car. Now, according to the sheriff's office, Colvin didn't show up at the hospital, didn't show up at Nationwide Children's Hospital. And officials couldn't reach her. And this, by the way, while her child was listed in critical condition. Having said that, deputies, they were finally able to track Colvin down. And around 9 a.m. the following morning at an apartment complex in Byesville, she allowed the deputies to enter the home where they found her 3 other small children, one just over a year old, 2 one-month-old twins. Law enforcement says that they removed the children because of the condition of the home. Now, we don't have further details on what that condition is.
Oh, hell no.
But given what has reportedly happened to one child, we can only imagine. These children reportedly all in the custody of Child Protective Services. Colvin was taken into custody, charged with felony child endangerment and tampering with evidence. According to the court records, quote, complainant being duly sworn states that Brittany Nicole Lynn Colvin in Guernsey County, Ohio, on or about April 25th.
Guernsey County.
2024 through April 28th, 2024, unlawfully was a parent, guardian, custodian, person having custody or control, or person in loco parentis of a child under 18 years of age who did create a substantial risk to the health or safety of DW. Those are the initials of the minor, and the date of the birth is listed as well. And she did this by violating a duty of care, protection, or support in violation of the statute. Records.
Man, that is crazy as hell. Why do you have 4 kids? How do you have, well, I know how you have 4 kids, but like, how do you keep 4 kids? Man, this is crazy as hell. Those poor children.
Also state that Colvin, quote, on or about April 28th, 2024, unlawfully did, knowing that an official proceeding or
Dolphin, right? Yeah. Girl, what did you do?
Investigation was in progress or was about to be or likely to be instituted, alter, destroy, conceal, or remove any record, document, or thing with purpose to impair its value or availability as evidence in such proceeding or investigation in violation of the statute. That's the tampering with evidence charge. Now, there's nothing in the sheriff's office press release or court paperwork about what specific drugs may have been involved here, whether Colvin herself was using drugs or if anyone else in that home may have been using them. The sheriff's office did
I think there's a pretty high probability of that.
Say that Colvin's boyfriend was also interviewed. It's unclear if he was arrested as well. Colvin appeared Tuesday in court for a bond hearing. Her bond was set at reportedly $250,000. 10% of that would have to be put up as collateral for her to go free pre-trial. At last check, though.
Jesus. Thanks for the follows, y'all. Renee, grandma of 7. Sunflower, hello, Patrick. Hello. Pam, thanks for the roses, too. Y'all hit me with the mariachi hats. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Welcome in. If you're new here, my name's Patrick. If you like true crime, we're live every single night, literally every single night. We talk about current cases, past cases, everything in between. So take a second, hit the follow button, or if you're live on YouTube and Rumble with us right now, subscribe on YouTube, follow on Rumble, thumbs up on both of those platforms, and TikTok. If you guys want, come and watch the videos with us. If you've got like your TV or like an iPad, put the YouTube video on there so you can see the video we're watching, and then you can chat in the TikTok. It's pretty awesome. Dawn, thank you for the mariachi hat. Happy Cinco de Mayo, y'all, everyone. And good to see you guys. Keep tapping the screen too, y'all. We got to get some people in here. We got to get some people in here. I've been jacked up on caffeine today too, y'all. I'm already starting to stutter. It's gonna get crazy. Now let's keep going. 25,000 likes though, TikTok. Let's get it going. And 7 more of the mariachi hats. Let's go.
She's still behind bars. Preliminary hearing scheduled for May 6th. Let's talk about this right now with attorney and retired Ohio judge Fanon Rucker. Judge, thank you so much for coming on. Really sad case. What's your take on it?
Hey, Jesse, glad to be here. You're right. Sad case. I mean, and it's unfortunate how frequently we see cases like this where, mothers, young fathers who are in the throes of addiction and really unable to navigate life.
Just to be clear, we don't know, right? We don't know if there were addiction issues here. We know that there was the presence of this drug, or at least that's being reported.
Like I said, it's probably a pretty high probability. But maybe not. Maybe not. And Pam, I actually won. I won it. First place, y'all. First place.
But we don't know if she was abusing the drugs, how this child got access to it. I mean, I think a fair assumption would be that could very well be a possibility. We just don't know for sure.
Sure. And what I'm suggesting is that the sadness of these types of situations when we see them generally involves, younger folks who have these issues, who haven't figured out how to navigate them. And unfortunately, the worst victims of...
Is that Mama Cat? Good to see you. Long time no see. Thanks for the mariachis. Don, thanks for the confetti too. Damn, you guys are so sweet. Thank you so much. Ooh, Mama Cat. There we go. Another one. Thank you. 5 left, y'all.
These poor decision-making processes of these folks are these innocent
Mama Cat, never mind. 4 left. Hey.
children. I mean, how frightening must it be for that child?
Oh, unbelievably frightening. Dawn. Y'all hit me with mariachi hats for days, y'all. Unbelievable. Thank you for the love.
To not only go through that, but to go through that alone, to have these strangers around them and, you know, and their mother not being right there by their side, as we know that she wasn't, because they were out looking for her and couldn't find her. And when they did, they end up locking her up and taking the children out of the home.
Yeah, that's the craziest part, y'all. That's the craziest part. That they took the kid that they care flighted. Care flight or care flighted? Do you care flight or do you care flighted? The child was taken on a care flight. Got it. English is hard. The child was taken on a care flight and she just vanishes. What? Man, you crazy as hell for that one. You crazy. Dawn, stop it. I saw the pinata. I didn't think we were going to get it. I did not think we were going to get it, but you came out strong. But how can you just disappear? You know what I mean? Like, how can you do that? Y'all, we ain't going to get a taco fest, though. Not a taco fest, y'all. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right, let's keep going.
It's sad. The entire scene.
April, it's the medical, it's like an ambulance, but the helicopter. Or sometimes ooh, Mama Cat, let's go. We're getting pinatas for days, y'all. It's life flight, exactly. It's like the sometimes it's planes though too, but it's typically helicopters. We call it life flight. Yeah, care flight, life flight, stars up in Canada, northern Alberta. They take them. It's called stars, y'all. Medvac, yep, all that stuff. All right, let's keep going.
Is heartbreaking.
And such young children, young mother. It's a disappointing situation. I mean, I will say, thank goodness she took this child to be taken, to be treated immediately, because how many cases have we covered where a child could be left for dead after getting sick like this? So the fact that she did apparently take the child.
Flight for life, yep.
Child.
Mandy, thanks for the follow.
Emergency services. I mean, that in and of itself was a great thing.
That's right. That's right. You know, and you were talking about the fact that she was charged, and the complaint indicates the conditions of the home was such that prompted them to charge her with child endangering, to remove these children. When I was a prosecutor and certainly as a judge, I saw so many cases where, again, the conditions of the home, you see these photographs and you'd ask the question, how in the world can a family or individuals live in these types of conditions? And although we don't have the pictures, I know those descriptive words and I understand the scene, and I can only guess that those same conditions apply here. And you have to ask the question, why, if you need help, don't you ask for help?
Pride.
Because that's a lot of these instances that
pride. Or I don't know. I mean, it could be all kinds of reasons. It could be because they can't pass the drug test. Nadia. Hey. Life flight. That's right, Simply Samantha. I mean, I don't know. Anita, right? Or try to sober up. Yeah, that's true.
Help is available and people just don't have the capacity to ask for it.
What do you think those conditions were?
Well, excuse me.
Probably filth. Yeah, Anita, embarrassment. Yep.
Again, looking on past experiences with these types of cases, the houses are generally extremely cluttered.
Like hoarders.
There's generally some types of infestation in a lot of these types of cases where people are living. Sometimes there's a lack of food. Sometimes there are drug instruments lying around the house. And if we
that's the way to put it.
Know that this child ingested some type of drug, we know that there is some instrumentality of ingesting those drugs. That was
instrumentality. What a damn word. That's a $5 word. Instrumentality, y'all. That's the word of the day tomorrow. Try to use it as many times as you can.
Somewhere around the house. Whether that was needles, we don't know. Whether that was pipes, we don't know. Whether that was just baggies of some type of
Don, another one? Stop it right away.
Drug that they had readily access to, meaning it was somewhere within hand's reach of these children.
Ashley, thanks for the follow. I already forgot the word instrumentality.
But that's what we can presume the conditions are because of the complaint and the way that it's drafted and the way that these cases are generally charged here in Ohio.
Let's talk about the law a little bit. This child endangerment charge, to be clear about it, this is just creating...
The child lived, though, I'm pretty sure, because they're not charging her with... They're charging her with endangerment.
The environment for something like this to happen, right? It's not that she intended to cause her child to ingest or be exposed to the drugs, right?
That's right. The charge indicates that a person
that it was reckless,
created a substantial risk of physical harm. They created a substantial risk. Now, sometimes people are charged
like putting a playpen on the roof and putting your child in it. Not a good idea. Don't do that. Mish, quick recap. Basically, this lady had recreational substances out, and the 2-year-old got a hold of them, was care flighted. I think the child lived, thank God. And when the child was care flighted, she just vanished, like disappeared. She wasn't at the hospital, and they found her the next day, I think is what they said. Yeah, and took her into custody. Crazy as hell.
And again, as a prosecutor, I was involved in the cases where people were charged where nobody was harmed. There was no harm actually caused to the child, but the risk existed. The risk existed because they left home and didn't come back for 12 hours because they were out at a nightclub. The risk existed because there were conditions around the home that could have resulted in the child grabbing something off of a counter or grabbing a gun. Fortunately, in some of those instances, the risk was created, but fortunately, the child wasn't harmed. Here, we have the substantial risk, and unfortunately, we also have the harm that was caused, which substantiates the fact that there was a substantial risk. Evidence, the child was harmed as a result of the risk that was created.
My understanding is she's currently facing one count of that. Is there a chance she could be charged with multiple counts of child endangerment if they look a little bit more into this?
Well, if the other kids had the same things around, yeah.
That's right. She could, you can technically charge as many of children who could be harmed as there are in the home, even if they're not her own biological children. Say she's taking care or someone's taking care of nieces and nephews or neighbors. If they're the one in care, custody, or local parentis, as the complaint offers, then that person can be charged for any number of those children who are in the home and who are exposed to that substantial risk.
Y'all, it's I just posted it. Brittany Colvin.
How do you defend yourself from something like that? It seems
you don't.
Pretty straightforward. A lot of the cases that we cover where you have a child victim,
indefensible.
It's different than having an adult victim. There's context. You have to understand the relationship between the two. What was the victim doing? This is a helpless child. Defending these cases, in my experience, has been very, very difficult. How do you defend it?
Well, sure. I mean, each element has to be proved by proof beyond a reasonable doubt. So what's one of the biggest elements is, was she the custodian? Was she in local parentis? Or did she give that responsibility to somebody else who was expected to take care of the child? They said that the father or a father of at least one of the children was interviewed. Was he supposed to be taking care of the child at the time that this happened? Did she seek some assistance that was supposed to be provided? And so when the child was actually harmed, there was somebody else who was in a position who was supposed to be taking care and watching over the children at that time. Was she in the process, quote, of organizing some things? Again, we don't know exactly what the conditions are. I assume that
organizing some things. What the hell does that even mean?
The law enforcement officers who were diligent in their duties took plenty of photographs and video of the conditions so that they could present that evidence in court. And so how extensive are the horrible conditions will be a point of defense. Maybe it was, a very sensitive officer who said, there's no milk in here, and that's a substantial risk of physical harm. I don't believe that's necessarily the case.
Right.
Depending on what the evidence is and what the basis of that substantial risk is, that's how it's attacked. Number one.
I literally just ran out of milk today too. Shit. I better go to the store tomorrow.
Whether she was the person who was supposed to be watching the kids at that time. And number two, how poor were these conditions? And, is that, did they actually create a substantial risk of physical harm, or was the child injured by some other mechanism that caused them to be injured?
Shout out to Peace Love Huey. Thanks for the $5 Rumble Rant. Thank you, Patrick, for covering the Micah Miller case. Yes, it's for sure crazy as hell. I know. Yeah, y'all took me down that rabbit hole. I was like, okay, let me watch a couple videos about it. And it was like every video, I was like, what? Who? Huh? So I did the one about them, their relationship. Then I did the one about his dad and that crazy shit. And then I did the one about the mistress. Holy hell. And I'm not even, I feel like I'm not even like up to speed yet, y'all. Crazy as hell. In fact, if you're watching on TikTok, if you click my face, go to the profile, the latest, actually the latest video is the one about this live stream, but the 3 previous ones are all about that case. Go leave a like, go leave a comment, and repost those for me, because it helps tremendously spread the word about the channel. But yeah, no, crazy as hell. Yeah, you guys wanted to see that one, so I was like, all right, let's deep dive it. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. Okay, there goes that. Thank you again for the Rumble Rants, y'all. Rumble Rants on Rumble, YouTube. You can send the super chats, and you can join the channel on YouTube, y'all. Join the channel on YouTube. Go for it. You can be a misdemeanor, you can be a felony, or you can be a capital case. We got 3 members right now on YouTube, y'all. Let's go. We can get to 10 members, y'all. We can. And TikTok, I love you guys. Keep tapping the screen like crazy. Let's get 50,000 likes. We hit the 25,000. But also, we're trying to get 3 of the pinatas. We need 2 more pinatas. Shout out to Dawn for hitting me with like 17 already. Insane. I love you guys. All right, let's go. Oh, and hit the follow button if you're new here. All right, let's go.
Yeah, and I just looked back at the court paperwork, and it seems that this is a child endangerment charge with only respect to one of the children. So I would be curious to see if there's going to be more with respect to other children. Let's talk about the tampering with evidence charge. What do you think that's about? It's not just that she didn't show up at the hospital. Is there something more there? It sounds like she literally tried to discard evidence or allegedly discarded evidence to make sure that she wouldn't be arrested or prosecuted. Isn't that what I'm getting at here?
You have to wonder, when they couldn't find her, when the child was being transported by air care, because they were in critical condition, they couldn't find her. You have to wonder if through interviewing and through diligent police work, they were able to discover that she was, in fact, during that time, trying to get rid of perhaps some of the evidence that was the drugs that the child ingested that caused the child to be in critical condition.
Yep.
Or she was getting rid of some other evidence that she believed or knew was going to ultimately be discovered or could be potentially used against her in the prosecution of this case. You have to believe that may be the source of the tampering with evidence. But because they didn't specify it in complaint, again, that is still speculation, but they go together.
That's a really, really good point about what might have happened there. My understanding is 3rd-degree felonies, looking at potentially 9 months to 3 years in prison. Am I right about that?
Damn.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. They are, in Ohio, 4th and 5th degree felonies are the lowest. 5th degree felony is essentially the highest level of misdemeanor, plus a few more extra months. A 3rd degree felony and 4th and 5th degree felonies have a presumption of probation or community control. Yeah. When you get to felony 3s, there still is a general presumption of community control. However, there is also a justified basis for a significant amount of a period of incarceration. And with the felony 3s, she'll be looking at that potential time.
Do you think that there is a possibility, and in your experience, have you seen plea deals worked out in these cases, and what would that look like?
Well, of course,
anything to not go to trial.
As I tell my clients on both sides of the table, there are no guarantees in any litigation, whether that's criminal or civil. And so the best outcome is an agreed outcome. And so that's why we see a lot of plea deals, because the defense recognizes that there's a risk.
That's a good way to put it.
That their client will be convicted before a jury. And the prosecution is willing to negotiate a plea because they recognize that
he could be found not guilty.
There's a potential that even though they have the strongest case they believe they can bring, that a jury or a judge is going to, based on legal grounds or based on some errant testimony, lose the case. And then there are no consequences. There's no ability to impose some restrictions or to assist the defendant in getting some assistance so that they're not back here when they get those kids back. And so, yes, certainly a plea deal would not be a surprise if it gets worked out, potentially after we understand what the basis of the evidence is. Both sides.
Thanks for the shares. Y'all share the live stream out. Christine, thank you so much. Wait, what is it? Christian? Christina? No. Holy mackerel. Yo, by the way, hit the follow button if you're new here. Tap the screen like crazy. And I switched it over to the finger hearts, y'all. We're trying to get 222 of the finger hearts. Hit me with the finger hearts.
Have risks, and the side that has the greater risk.
And if you want to come watch the videos, Christian, I know. I just give up sometimes. I can't read. Apparently, I'm struggling with my reading skills, my reading comprehension skills. Christian, like the religion. Thank you. That does help out tremendously, though, y'all. Even the simplest names. I don't know why. I can't spell. Apparently, I can't read. But, I love you guys. Even though I can't read.
That was easy.
All right, let's keep going. Crazy as hell. Crazy as hell. But y'all, TikTok, come watch the video with us on YouTube. Just search The Mystery Project. Come subscribe to The Mystery Project on YouTube. You can watch the video, or on Rumble. Same thing. Took a bad to get that a lot. There you go.
Would be more inclined to seek a plea deal than the other.
Now, I understand that the details of this are limited in terms of what we know. But having said that, based on what we do know right now, would you say that prison is an appropriate punishment for this mother in this circumstance?
Well, there's a lot of unknowns. And one of those unknowns is prior history. Do we know whether or not she's had run-ins with the law like this in the past? Do we know if she has any prior convictions for child endangering or for tampering with evidence? Because that would seriously color the decision about whether or not jail time is likely or whether it would be appropriate. Obviously, if this is a first time offense and, she just hit a rough patch in her life in the past couple of months that can be verified, then jail time would be less likely, because the idea that she can dig herself from this hole with the assistance of the court, with the court programs and community resources, makes jail kind of, unnecessary and overhanded if the objective is to protect the child and to ensure that this doesn't happen again.
Guilford Gray, thank you for the finger hearts. Thank you. Christian, like the religion. Yup, let's get 50,000 likes, y'all. Exactly. Tap the screen like crazy. Hit the follow button if you're new here. Hit me with the finger hearts. And YouTube and Rumble, hit the thumbs up button, y'all. We're live on YouTube and Rumble. Just search The Mystery Project. See the name that's pinned on the screen? That's the name on the other platforms.
We pray that child does get better. And because what we also know is, although she's charged with what she's charged with now, if heaven forbid the child's condition deteriorates, certainly the charges could and most likely would be upgraded.
Unfortunately, you are 100% right. We hope that doesn't happen, and we are wishing for the safety and health of all of those children. Really, really sad case. Judge Fanon Rucker, thank you.
Lisa, thank you. # Mama Cat. Thank you
so much for coming on. Really appreciate it, and always giving your perspective. Really, really great insight. Thank you.
OMG. Okay, we're moving on to the next case, y'all. Just got here, hit me up with an update. Basically, this lady let her 2-year-old get into some recreational rugs. The kid was care flighted to the hospital. I guess thank God they're still alive right now, but she fled. She didn't even go to the hospital. She just fled. They caught up with her, arrested her, and now she's facing child endangerment charges. Does anyone use Rumble for any other creators other than Patrick? Yeah, good question. You guys find anything else on Rumble that you like? If you do, type it in the chat. Okay, so up next, y'all, remember Suzanne Morphew? Yeah, she was the Colorado lady that went missing on, I think it was Mother's Day 2020. Well, they remember she was missing for like a really long time, 1,200 days, something like that. And they found her. Well, they did the autopsy, and now it's been ruled a homicide, right? Sorry, TikTok. I have to do that because the overlords are crazy as hell on that platform, which is why you should come over to Rumble, y'all. Rumble.com/The Mystery Project. We can say whatever the hell we want in Rumble, on Rumble, and in the chat in Rumble. We're live on YouTube as well. The Mystery Project, y'all. Come hang out in the chat over on YouTube and Rumble. Okay, Suzanne Morphew, y'all. This one's pretty tragic. All right, let's keep going.
Let him go. Let him go.
Why is everything backwards in this damn video? Sorry, y'all. This is not Suzanne Morphew. This is oh God. Oh God. Hang on, y'all. Sorry. This one's the sheriff. Sheriff Steven Tinsley. His wife goes into the gas station, says some man grabbed her. So he goes in and arrests the guy. Turns out the guy didn't do anything. Allegedly. Maybe. I don't know. That's the case we're going to watch now. Just kidding, y'all. Suzanne Morphew might be after this one. Might not be. I don't know. The video got all crazy for some reason. All right, let's go.
No, they finna break my arm, man. They finna break my arm.
A couple says they were minding their own business inside of a Georgia gas station when they say a sheriff from another county suddenly and violently arrested them. Well, now they filed a lawsuit against the sheriff and his wife. We have the video, we have details from the lawsuit, and we have what the sheriff has to say about it. Well,
oh, damn. Trying to find it on YouTube. Mama Cat, just search The Mystery Project. The Mystery Project or The Mystery Project True Crime. Y'all, are we big? Are we cool enough and big enough now to just search The Mystery Project and find it? The Mystery Project. Search. It shows the first one, number one. Mystery Project, 4.32K subscribers. And then the one that's live right now is Suzanne Morphew's. Mom accused of 2-year-old's OD, and then Sheriff Steven Tinsley, Ashleigh Mason. Can we verify, y'all? Thumbs up in the chat. Can y'all see it? Can y'all see it? Dawn coming in hot with the finger hearts too. What are you doing? Is that Tiffany too? Tiffany, stop it. What are you doing, Tiffany Watson? Good to see you as always. Y'all, can we verify though? Are you guys finding it? Just search The Mystery Project on YouTube. Let me know if it's the first one that pops up. All right, let's keep going.
The Sidebar, presented by Law&Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. It's not that strange to have a story about a sheriff arresting someone at a local business, but when that sheriff is the leader of a different county's law enforcement and it's claimed that the arrest was unprovoked, then we're dealing with a little bit of a unique situation. And that is what a Georgia couple is claiming happened to them in April of 2022. Because now, 2 years later, almost to the day, they have filed a civil lawsuit against the sheriff and his wife, who just happens to be one of his deputies. Let me break this down for you. So here's the allegation from Darius Rice.
So the sheriff's married to his wife? Really? You don't say. The sheriff's wife is one of his deputies? Oh no. Oh no. She must be listening to that. I shot the sheriff.
And his then girlfriend, Ashley Jackson. The two were at a gas station near where they lived in Henry County, Georgia, south of Atlanta. Rice says he inadvertently bumped into April Tinsley inside of the store, but Tinsley allegedly told her husband, Clinch County Sheriff Steven Tinsley, that Rice groped her buttocks. Rice says the next thing he knew,
what?
Sheriff Tinsley had violently grabbed him and threw him against a wall, and that led to a scuffle between April Tinsley and Jackson. Now, we
Whoa.
got our hands on video of the confrontation in the gas station parking lot, as well as the civil lawsuit that Rice and Jackson are filing. We're going to start with the video, which begins after that initial confrontation or encounter between Rice and Sheriff Tinsley. This is when Rice already has handcuffs on him. So Jackson apparently saw something was up, started filming. Tinsley allegedly tried to arrest Jackson for allegedly touching the sheriff. Jackson says Tinsley took her phone away from her, put it inside the truck, and then someone else picks up their phone and starts recording. So we have this other recording that picks up all the action from there. Let's take a look.
Are you talking about getting the cops? You're not seeing him to know. Let him go. Let him go.
No, they finna break my arm, man. They finna break my arm.
Are you serious?
They finna break my arm. They break my arm.
What's your
I haven't
name?
done anything.
What's your name? Get my phone. What is your badge name?
Oh my God, y'all! TikTok, if you want to watch this video, because it's body cam footage. The next two, this case, and then one more after this is body cam footage. So come over to YouTube. You could search, y'all. I just verified. You could search on Google, the Mystery Project True Crime, and you get the Rumble, you get the YouTube, you get everything.
Stop. Just stop.
What's your name?
Just
What's
stop.
your name?
Everybody.
Get my phone.
Just stop, please. Just please. I'm begging you, stop.
They got my phone. She
Oh,
took
shit.
my phone. For what?
Okay, so Sheriff Tinsley and his wife are standing at the open passenger side door of a truck, neither in full uniform, but Sheriff Tinsley does have a badge on his breast pocket and on his belt. He also has a gun on his hip. Ashley.
Oh damn! Thanks for the follows, y'all, and thanks for the finger hearts. We're close. We're gonna get there, y'all. We got about 80 left.
Jackson is holding onto one of the ends of the handcuffs while the sheriff tugs on the other. His arms are pulled behind his back as the sheriff struggles to get control of the cuffs. Jackson is accusing April Tinsley of taking her property.
I'm not done, bro. You see. You see the, oh my God.
What are you doing?
Oh, it hurts so
Go.
bad.
Let me go.
Bro, tell him.
Let her go. Get off of me. You don't even know me. You don't even know me. Don't touch me because you in the wrong and she in the wrong.
The sheriff grabs onto Jackson and pulls her towards him, but she slips out of the jacket that he's holding. Now, when the camera pans, we see that Henry County police have arrived on the scene, and they're trying to get a handle on what exactly is going on, just like everybody else is trying to figure out what's going on.
We're going to figure out what's going on, right?
Yeah, that is crazy as hell. Julie Meyer, good to see you. Thanks for the what's it called? Finger hearts. Fresh Grace, thanks for the heart me's too. Is that Turtle? No, it's Trudel. Trudel? Is it Trudel or Turtle? I don't know. But thank you for the follow.
Yeah.
It's in the car. Bro, this is not. I'll tell you the story. What was that?
Like what? They didn't even do nothing wrong.
Hey, sir. I did not see him lay his hands on anybody.
Literally.
He's saying he assaulted him.
He didn't do nothing. Literally. I got it. Literally. I cannot believe y'all really did that. I cannot believe you and your lady actually did this to him. I cannot believe that. I can't believe that. That is very unacceptable. That's very unacceptable. Everybody saw it. That's very unacceptable. I cannot believe you and your lady did that.
Rice is now handcuffed, and the sheriff has put him in the Henry County patrol car. Jackson also in handcuffs. The witness who's recording, as well as other people standing nearby, say they didn't see Rice touch Tinsley.
The lady in the car got her phone. She snatched her phone out of her hands.
Oh, that's larceny.
Her right there.
Actually, might be grand larceny. Phones are expensive.
Acting like she's not doing nothing.
She's trying to make a red.
Dawn, thank you for the finger hearts. Oh, Dawn, don't get it. Dawn, stop it.
Are y'all on duty? Are y'all on duty? Are y'all on duty?
Wait,
Are y'all on duty? Talking about an assault. Nobody did nothing. Are y'all on duty though?
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. That's what I'm saying.
Like this in my life.
Listen. Shaking hands like everything sweet.
I'm in handcuffs. It's okay. It's okay.
She come up with him, hit on the surface.
And can
You're standing right over there from the wall. Okay. I didn't know what was happening. I didn't see him being belligerent. He just said you're under arrest. Didn't say why. Wouldn't talk to me. Then he threw him into the ground.
You under arrest? It's not even your county. It's not your county. This is not your jurisdiction.
Okay. No, just keep it rolling. Please keep it rolling.
It's not even his jurisdiction.
Please keep it rolling. Let me tell you something.
Grab her on a butt. Really? Okay, that's how we doing it. This not even his jurisdiction.
I don't know. So they grabbed the phone from her.
Yes.
And then that's when she tried to get her phone out of the car. And then that's when they had it on.
I'm talking about, look, that man right there, she had her jacket on. That lady right there is grabbing. I'm sorry.
Watch, they're going to have the security footage too, where like the guy, he says, the guy that was detained says that he just like bumped into her accidentally.
Talking about grabbing.
Okay, so now let's get into some more of
Dawn, thank you.
these alleged details from the civil lawsuit itself that Rice and Jackson filed in federal court earlier this month. It reads, quote, on April 7th, 2022, while inside a Quick Trip store, Darius Rice, a 37
Damn, it's always the quick trips, y'all.
7-year-old black man and a decorated combat veteran of the United States Marine Corps, made an
Oh, he's a devil dog. Hoorah! What?
unintentional and incidental
He's a damn Marine.
contact with Clinch County Deputy April Tinsley after she backed away from the coffee counter inside the store. First, I'll note he's not denying that there was some sort of physical contact, but saying it was innocent. Mr. Rice immediately told Miss Tinsley he was sorry for bumping into her. Subsequently, Miss Tinsley exited the store and immediately falsely accused Mr. Rice of groping her buttocks to her husband, Sheriff Tinsley.
You what?
Man, lady, you crazy as hell. You crazy as hell. That's the wife. She needs to be. That's 30 days in jail right there. 30 days in contempt.
In response to Miss Tinsley's false accusation, Sheriff Tinsley exited his vehicle, and without any investigation to Miss Tinsley's allegations, Mr. Tinsley immediately attempted to arrest Mr. Rice, and without any justified reason to do so, Mr. Tinsley body slammed Mr. Rice into a concrete wall, causing Mr. Rice to lose consciousness.
Whoa, you going to jail for that one?
You what?
That is crazy as hell.
What the fuck?
At no time did Mr. Rice resist Mr. Tinsley's attempt to arrest him. Miss Ashley Jackson, Mr. Rice's girlfriend, approached Mr. Tinsley and his wife to ask what they were doing and began to record the incident. In response to being recorded, Miss Tinsley snatched Miss Jackson's phone and threw it into the back of the vehicle they were
That's larceny. Grand larceny.
transporting the inmate in. A physical altercation occurred between Miss Tinsley and Miss Jackson after Miss Jackson attempted to retrieve her phone. Notably, upon
Damn, she better not have busted out with the sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real.
law enforcement's arrival to the scene, Miss
Don't worry, I'll keep going, y'all.
Tinsley falsely accused Miss Jackson of grabbing Mr. Tinsley. However, at least 3 witnesses informed law enforcement that Miss Jackson never grabbed Mr. Tinsley, and that once Miss Jackson started recording the incident, Miss Tinsley grabbed her phone, threw it in the truck, and attempted to arrest her. At no
Man, y'all crazy as hell for that.
time did Miss Tinsley identify herself as a sheriff's deputy, show a badge, or ID prior to attempting to arrest Miss Jackson. So originally, it was Henry County Police that came out to the scene, but the lawsuit says that Sheriff Tinsley requested Henry County Sheriff Reginald Scandrett to come out. Sheriff Scandrett and several sheriff's deputies with his department, they soon arrive on the scene. An incident report states that Tinsley told a sergeant that Rice both cupped her buttocks and dragged his hand across it.
Whoa. I highly doubt that.
The lawsuit says that law enforcement had a chance to look at this.
Does that even make sense? Would that even actually happen inside of a gas station? Like somebody's just going to do something like that just for no apparent reason? Just, oh, look at that. And do that? No.
Surveillance footage from inside the convenience store. Quote, they concluded that it looks as if Mr. Rice accidentally bumped into Miss Tinsley and even showed what looked like Mr. Rice apologizing. So it seems that Deputy April Tinsley.
Oh, I want to see that footage. Where's that footage? Come on. Hit me with that footage, please. Let's keep going.
at one point put into handcuffs as well because she allegedly took Jackson's phone away from her, which would qualify as theft by snatching. But
Yep.
she was released. No charges were filed, reportedly at the instruction of a superior officer in the police department. But according to the lawsuit, Tinsley wanted charges pressed against Jackson, claiming that she assaulted a law enforcement officer during that scuffle. But the documents point out that, quote, video footage shows that she never identified herself, displayed a badge, or made any other action to show she was law enforcement. The lawsuit says the Henry County Sheriff's Office took over the investigation from police and charged Rice with sexual battery. He was taken to jail.
What? They charged him with that for bumping into her and then apologizing? What the fuck? Man, that's crazy. No wonder they got a lawsuit.
But despite the fact that
Don't say but like that, given the circumstances.
Rice was apparently never actually prosecuted on that charge, this Marine Corps veteran says he lost his job because he was charged with sexual battery. Now, according...
Oh, hell no. Take them for all they got, dude. Take them for all they got. Rename the county. They go rename the county after you.
To their attorney, Rice and Jackson tried to have the Tinsleys arrested and charged with assault, but he says a magistrate judge in Henry County wouldn't issue arrest warrants for the Tinsley because they are law enforcement officers. Now,
what?
Now, something interesting included in this lawsuit is alleged evidence of what the plaintiff's attorney calls April Tinsley's propensity to lie. The filing reads, quote, attached are part of Miss Tinsley's, known as April Warren then, personnel file where the Georgia Drugs and Narcotics Agency Deputy Director Dennis Troughton says he had caught Special Agent April Warren in a lie involving her work with Special Agent Russ Moore in the drugs she had seized from R&M Cash Drugs in Ashburn, Georgia. Troughton wrote in his memo to then Director of the Georgia Drugs and Narcotics Agency, Rick Allen, quote, I am greatly concerned that a GDNA agent would lie to you regarding another agent and myself. The filing goes on to state,
damn, so she's a liar. They got her on record lying, and then she's lying about getting inside the Quick Trip.
quote, on May 23rd, 2018, in a meeting with her bosses, Miss Tinsley was accused of falsifying mileage sheets, and she couldn't explain why. She was also confronted about turning in reports months late. By the way, this would typically not come into a trial in and of its own. I imagine it would be a situation where if Tinsley were to take the stand, April Tinsley, she could be cross-examined with this kind of evidence to say that her credibility is at issue. But that's something for another point. Now let's talk about the claims. Let's talk about what they're suing for, Rice and Jackson, what they're listing in this lawsuit. So first, they have excessive force in violation of the Fourth Amendment by Sheriff Tinsley in his official capacity as sheriff.
Unlawful search and seizure. Y'all, TikTok, hit the follow button if you're new here. Tap the screen like crazy. Let's get to 50,000 likes. And y'all, we switched over to donuts, but we've got 0. So y'all, hit me with some donut action. Let's get 111 donuts. Where's everybody else? YouTube, where y'all at? We got 65 people watching on YouTube. Make sure you hit the little thumbs up button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. And how many we got over on the Rumble machine? 223 people. Welcome in, y'all. Hit the thumbs up over there. Also, Montreal says hi. Hi. Meow. No, she just wants to go. Brrr. All right, let's keep going.
Of Clinch County. So this is pursuant to a federal law, 42 USC 1983. And what it means is that Sheriff Tinsley was acting under color of law, meaning if you are a state, local, or federal official, the government, acting under legal authority, he had a badge on, attempting to make arrest, he calls law enforcement, allegedly transporting an inmate. You can make the argument that he was acting under color of law, but then you say with this claim.
Yeah. Eileen, good to see you. Did that say 18-month subscription? Sweet baby Jesus. Eileen, ring my bell, ring my bell. Thanks for ringing the subscriber bell, supporting the channel. Bori, thanks for the donuts too. Y'all, let's get it. Come on, let's get 111 real quick.
Claim is that what he did was beyond his legal authority. So if you're acting under color of law, you can't illegally deprive someone of their rights, specifically their constitutional rights. So the statute allows somebody to sue over this. And here the argument is that he violated Rice's Fourth Amendment by using excessive force to arrest him. The alleged body slam, Rice not resisting, you can say the alleged body slam, Rice not resisting, you can see how he would argue that. Now, Tinsley, I imagine, could
We'll mess up on the script there. Don, thank you.
argue that
Julie, thank you.
he did what was necessary to control Rice, that he had probable cause to believe a crime was committed, but you get the idea. There's also a claim for assault and battery by Sheriff Tinsley. There's another claim for unlawful seizure in violation of the Fourth Amendment by April Tinsley. This is in connection with Rice's arrest. So the same idea as before, same statute, that Tinsley was acting in her capacity as deputy, color of law, violated Rice's rights through unlawfully seizing him through excessive force, willful indifference to his rights. I do wonder if Tinsley could argue she wasn't acting in her capacity as a member of law enforcement, as a deputy, that she wasn't acting under color of law. I think that's a stretch, even though she was in maybe plain clothes. If they're transporting an inmate, which is what the allegation is, and her involvement in the video at all may suggest otherwise. So tough to say.
Wendy, thank you.
She wasn't acting in her capacity. But they move on that there's another claim for retaliatory arrest in violation of the First Amendment and unlawful seizure in violation of the Fourth Amendment by April Tinsley. This is in connection with Jackson's phone being taken away from her. So same federal statute that I mentioned before, color of law. But here, Miss Jackson claims that she had a First Amendment right to protected speech by recording on her phone what was happening, namely the arrest of
That's like if you're in public and you're recording, people can't take your phone away from you.
Rice, and that she was unlawfully
or cameras or things like that
seized. And that's true because recording police is actually legally protected speech. And a court recently held that even live streaming police is protected speech. Then you have another claim for assault and battery by April Tinsley.
Speaking of free speech, y'all head over to Rumble. Rumble.com/The Mystery Project. Come on in, y'all. We're live right now on Rumble. We got almost 300 people on Rumble. We got 360 people on TikTok. And we got, how many we got on YouTube? About 60 people watching on YouTube, y'all. So search The Mystery Project on Rumble. Search The Mystery Project on YouTube. And come subscribe on both.
Of interference with possession of chattel against April Tinsley. This is in connection with Tinsley taking the phone. This is a state law. Chattel means your personal property. It's a fancy word for personal property. Well, fancy legal word for personal property here. That's her cell phone. You have intentional infliction of emotional distress. This can be a very broad claim. It can encompass a lot. Extreme, outrageous conduct. So here it's against April Tinsley. And the idea is these are false accusations that she made against Rice, causing him mental anguish and distress. Then you have a claim for defamation per se in connection with April Tinsley telling people at the scene that Rice had groped her buttocks. So let me explain this one. Defamation are false statements. And the key here is you don't need to say that April Tinsley knew that this was a lie, that she knew these were false statements, but basically that she acted with negligence, right? She reasonably should have known that this was a false statement.
That he just
and when we say
into
defamation per se means on its face, it's understandably so harmful to someone's reputation. It's not like a
he lost his job because of it, because of the battery charge. Sorry, we're on TikTok, so I have to make up words. By the way, Pamela, thanks for the follow. Is it Janie? Thanks for the follow. Rise Up Love, thank you. Mads, thank you. Twisted Podcast, thank you. Moon Wheels, Romance by Chelsea. D85, D Normal. Michelle, Kishana, Old School. Thanks for the follows, y'all. Hit the follow button if you're on TikTok. All right, let's keep going.
It needs some context to understand why it's defamatory, why it's false. Claiming that Rice engaged in criminal acts, namely sexual battery, if false on its face,
that's crazy as hell.
You can see how damaging that would be to him. Now, could she say, hey, listen, I legitimately believed he groped me. I had a bona fide belief that he groped me. I didn't see him. I didn't see the surveillance cameras yet. And maybe she didn't hear him apologize, or even if he did apologize, does that negate what he did? Two sides to every story. Defamation cases can be tricky, but it's interesting defense nonetheless. Okay. So the lawsuit says that Jackson and Rice are seeking compensatory damages of at least $10 million. This is what would make them whole again. And also punitive damages of at least $1 million. So those are damages.
I hope they get every bit of I hope they settle out of court for every dollar. They won't, but I hope they do.
For extremely outrageous conduct meant to punish a defendant. So what do Sheriff Tinsley and his wife...
Holy mackerel. Cassie Lynn in the house. Long time no see. How you doing? Thanks for the tiniest of the tinies, too. Y'all, hit me with the donuts. We're trying to hit 111 donuts. We're at 42. Let's crush those things. Hit the follow button if you're new here. Tap the screen like crazy. We just hit 50,000 likes, too.
Bruh.
What? 50,000 likes on TikTok. And if you guys want to see the videos that we're watching, head over to YouTube right now. Just search The Mystery Project. You can find the YouTube channel, or just click my face, go to the profile, and you can find the link, thehauntedSide.com, and you can find the merch store. You can find the Cash App, the PayPal, the Venmo. You can find all those ways to support the show directly. You can find the Rumble link, the YouTube link, all that stuff. Haven't been in this attic in a long time, right?
Get out of my attic.
There you go, Cassie. Stephanie, hey, good to see everybody. Y'all, but go off the grid. Let's get some off the grid action started. We haven't got one yet so far. We need some off the grid love, y'all. We need some off the grid love. All right, let's continue on.
April have to say about all this? Well, Tinsley is running for sheriff again in the upcoming election and posted a long statement on the campaign's Facebook page saying in part, quote, "With the pending lawsuit against me and the one that has been threatened on social media, we are certain that the evidence will prove that there is a lot more to the story that is not being posted, and this is nothing more than a ploy by your local criminals to get their candidate elected." The plaintiff in the pending lawsuit shared the details of the case with Cindy Ruiz, who has been sitting on this information for months to release at election time. While she was dispersing information in an effort to defame me, popular word right now, Ruiz chose not to share that she is currently in a relationship with Darius Rice, which is the individual I arrested in Henry County, and she has been involved with him for quite some time. Alternatively, I am certain that Rice will choose not to disclose his other arrests or his history when he has his press conference or whatever he is planning. And although Ruiz and Rice may claim his timing is associated with the statute of limitations expiring on his criminal case, there is nothing that precludes anyone from filing a civil action while criminal charges are still pending. His timing is all under the direction of his girlfriend, Ruiz, who has her own self-indulgent motives and is not considered the predicament either of them will face when questioned under oath. Nevertheless, we will welcome a civil trial in either case, as it would allow us to introduce evidence that would not have been admissible in a criminal proceeding, and we will be able to depose witnesses under oath to explore the plethora of information we have obtained on all subjects involved. Most importantly, a civil trial in each situation will prove that we were simply doing our...
Damn. You know what that sounds like, y'all? That sounds like a whole big old sentence, some big old words saying that you're nervous about something. That's a whole bunch of stuff saying, oh, shit. Busted.
Jobs, and I have faith that we will be vindicated. Either way, proper federal authorities who can investigate several issues associated with both cases, as well as other problems we are having in Clinch County, have been notified. And whether I am reelected or not, we cannot unring that bell.
Ring my bell, ring my bell. Tina, yep, it's word salad. That was a lot of word salad.
Now, by the way, as we talk about Miss Ruiz, this appears to be somebody just on social media that's making a lot of noise, that's been posting links to this lawsuit, has been talking a lot about Tinsley, so you could see how he's calling out both Rice and Ruiz here. Really interesting development in this case. Not sure what exactly happened, what's going on, but this lawsuit, as with other lawsuits, with discovery, a lot more information comes forward. Maybe we'll get more answers, but interesting case nonetheless.
Oh my goodness. Y'all, I do believe the next case is the Suzanne Morphew. Let me see. Okay, it is. I don't know how, but that video got all crazy. Suzanne Morphew, y'all, Colorado mom that went missing Mother's Day 2020. She was found, or her remains were found 1,200 days later. Yeah. Autopsy came back. Homicide. Sorry, I'll have to do that because we're live on TikTok. If they hear words, they get mad at me. So let's talk about it, y'all. Oh, snap. Oh, why didn't you play the line? Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That lady, yeah, that's right. Let me go back. Let's rewind. So the wife was like, "Oh, grandma," and all that stuff, right? Man, they should have hit him with the.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God! Stop fucking lying.
That's what they should have done. Yo, you know what we need to do right now? Hit some donuts. We got 45. We trying to get 111. Y'all hit me with some donut action. Tap the screen like crazy. If you're new here, hit the follow button as well over on TikTok. Come watch the video too if you want to. It's on YouTube, The Mystery Project, or Rumble, The Mystery Project. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go. Suzanne Morphew, though. Man. Oof. This is a crazy case. And listen to the husband, the way he talks right now. It's crazy. Russell, thanks for the donuts. All right, let's go.
Suzanne, if anyone is out there that can hear this, that has you, please, we'll do whatever it takes to bring you back. We love you. We miss you. Your girls need you.
Now for what's trending in true crime, autopsy results have determined a Colorado mom was killed and drugged after her Mother's Day disappearance. Monday, the Colorado Bureau of Investigation released this statement on their results that the autopsy report of Suzanne Morphew is now complete and determined her death to be homicide by undetermined means. We understand.
Oh, damn.
That it was done using tranquilizer drugs.
Oh God! And remember, he had the cap was found in the dryer, and then they had his phone acting all crazy in the house. Remember that, y'all? And he was like, "Oh yeah, I'd take out the squirrels with those things," and it was like,
You what?
You took out some squirrels with that thing?
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God! Stop fucking lying.
49-year-old vanished after a bike ride. Back in May of 2020, her remains found nearly 3 years later. Her husband, Barry, initially charged. Charges were dropped in 2022 when investigators were getting closer to finding Suzanne's remains. And so our question this morning, is Barry Morphew going to be charged again? We got a great power panel standing by. We've got the state attorney in Palm Beach County, Florida, and he's hosting a brand.
Oh, damn. Let's get it. Jennifer, off the grid. Oh, wrong one. Off the grid. Number one, thank you so much, y'all. We're trying to get 10 off the grids. Go support the show directly. Click the link, thehauntedSide.com. Links in the bio on TikTok, links on the bio on YouTube and Rumble. Y'all, thehauntedSide.com. You can find the Cash App, the Venmo, the PayPal, all that stuff. But Jennifer, thank you for the Venmo. Very sweet. Very appreciated. Thank you.
New show. It is the True Crime MTN podcast, Dave Ehrenberg. We've also got with us forensic death investigator, professor at Jacksonville State University, and the host of the Body Bags podcast, Joseph Scott Morgan.
Damn.
And criminal defense attorney and the host of the Defense Diaries podcast, Bob Mata. Great to see you all this morning. Oh boy, you know, I keep thinking back, I know you all are, to that cap from a tranquilizer dart found in the bed sheets, in the dryer at Barry.
Yep, that part.
Morphew's home, and he said, oh, I had just shot an animal, disposed of the solution, blah, blah, blah. Is this key for prosecutors now knowing that
she said blah, blah, blah.
Tranquilizer solution, what was found in
Jackson,
Suzanne
right?
Morphew's bones? Dave Ehrenberg, would you start us off, please?
Yes, so much for the lawsuit that he filed against prosecutors, right, for wrongful prosecution. And now you
ding, ding, ding.
You have some real evidence. This is why the prosecutors wanted to drop the charge at the time, because once you charge, you know, you got the speedy trial clock running, and now the wait is over. They've got the body, and they have evidence that there was tranquilizer in there, and who...
Oh, man. Espresso Gesso. That's an awesome name. Thanks for the follow.
Uses tranquilizers. Well, the husband has admitted that that's what he does to hunt, even though wildlife officials say, you don't really use tranquilizers to hunt because the animal will come back and eat you.
All right. Russell, thanks for the donuts. Y'all hit me with the donuts. Come on. Everybody watching, hit me with one. Let's crush that goal real quick. Let's crush the goal real quick.
Usually used by wildlife officials only. So you have a guy who said he uses tranquilizer darts when hunting, and that's the evidence now that we have found that was related to the death of his wife. That's a good piece of evidence for prosecutors.
That's a great piece of evidence.
Yes, Dave, thank you for that. And speaking of, animals eating people, I think we all remember that mountain lion comment that Brittany Morphew made. Let's take a look back at that.
And just a confirmation, you left this morning at 5. Okay. And she told you she was going to go bike riding?
She bikes every day, yeah.
Okay.
She's going to bike when she gets up.
So she was asleep in the bed when you left. Did you say bye to her or anything?
No, she's
okay.
Always leave her.
So the last time you probably actually saw her was this morning. That was it, right?
Yeah, I've been here. I got a big job up there. I've been here all day. Was it a crash?
I mean, the bike looked, the way it was laying, it kind of looked like it, but there's not really that much damage to the bike. That's the thing.
Lion?
Yeah, it was just like lion.
No lion?
I didn't see anything that would indicate.
Yeah, apparently wasn't a mountain lion, according to the state here. Joseph Scott Morgan, would you weigh in, please, on these drugs used and your thoughts on how this may change the case?
Well, it certainly puts it in a new light, Julie. From what we know, remember that cap was recovered at the home in the dryer that is associated.
Yeah, Pearl, exactly. They dropped the charges so that later on they could bring them back.
With this Trank gun.
Trank.
And isn't it fascinating that they were...
Welcome to Jurassic Park. Ella, thank you for all the donuts. Ella,
able to extract...
I better stop, y'all.
Extract these this compound from actually the head of her femur that they recovered at the scene. But again, juxtaposition to the trial of O'Keefe, we don't have a manner there. We have a manner here, homicide, but we don't have a cause. They're merely saying that those drugs were there. What's fascinating about this is the fact that in the grave, they have now stated that they found adjacent a weathered
Dreamer, thank you.
projectile.
Welcome. ...
I want to know what the caliber of the projectile is. There's no soft tissue. I know that. So you can't appreciate hemorrhage. Were any of the bones fractured, and were those fractures related?
Crime 807, yup. I 100% agree.
To gunfire. We haven't heard that as well. We don't have the anthropology report yet. We've only got a 4-page autopsy report. So let's see where this goes, but it's certainly compelling.
Yeah, it certainly is. We're going to talk more about that weathered bullet in just a moment. Thank you.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, that's crazy. Allison, what?
Get out of my attic.
Off the grid galaxy action. Thank you for the Cash App. Very sweet. Thank you for the support. Thanks for the love. Unbelievably sweet of you guys to support the show. I'm just some tiny little old true crime channel. Just a tiny little true crime channel. And you guys show me so much love and support every single night. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You do not have to do that. So it is very sweet of you when you do. Thank you so much for the love, y'all. All right, let's continue. TikTok, hit the follow button if you're new here. Tap the screen. Let's get 75,000 likes. And y'all hit me with those donuts so we can crush that goal. We're at 63. We only need about, 40, 50 more? Let's do it.
For that, Professor Joe. Last but not least, Attorney Bob Mata, good to see you on the show. Tell us your thoughts on this, please, and what it may mean for new charges against Mr. Morphew.
Well, there's clearly at least the metaphorical smoking gun at this point, so they've at least been able to kind of substantiate their theory with respect to the tranquilizer. Now that they found the substances in her actual DNA or their bloodstream during the testing. So I think they need more. I really do. I think, remember, one of the reasons that this case went away the first time is the state wasn't turning over evidence, which included DNA from an individual who was known to have been committing sexual assaults in the area in the vehicle. So,
oh, yeah, that's right.
So, I mean, you have to look, when you're the state, you know, they're in the business of not losing. So I think that they're going to need more than just this connection here. I think they're going to need to show like.
Allison, thank you for subscribing as well. Allison, ring my bell, ring my bell. Off the grid, subscribing. Aunt Danny. Oh, Dawn and Aunt Danny, thanks for a massive amount of donuts. Dawn, you're coming in hot. Allison, all you got to do is subscribe to the YouTube and the Rumble, and you'll be set. You'll be good to go.
Motive. You know, like even though we
hit the quadfecta.
Don't need to prove it. You know, we want.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, the DNA in the car.
No, why would he have done this? You know, was there something else going on? So I'm assuming the state is feverishly working to build its case. They now at least feel like they have a solid foundation, and from here we'll see what else they can get.
Oh, Danny, 5 more donuts, y'all. We got 3 donuts left. No, we got 8 donuts left. Just kidding.
In terms of moving forward on a case against him.
Right. Bob, thank you for all of that. Yeah, and I like what you're saying there about motive. And I wonder if perhaps it's going to go back to their relationship at the time and turmoil there. And let's also talk about the weather bullet a little more. Professor Joe, I'm glad that you brought this up. Way back when, Barry Morphew accused investigators of not testing that bullet for DNA evidence. And he was saying, that could have been key to solving this case. Your thoughts on that? Could it be key to the case?
Well, it's not going to hurt it. Damn, Allison, are you sending out subs too? Allison, ring my bell, ring my bell. Ringing the subscriber bell 5 times, sending out 5 subscriptions? What? Y'all, we need 1 more and we hit the sub wave too. Unbelievable. Wow. Thank you for the love.
I suppose it could, particularly
hearts in the chat. Put some hearts in the chat for Alice.
If they find any weapons in his home or in his possession that might marry up with rifling that is left behind on the surface, the striations left behind on that projectile. And not just him, but any other weapons that might be in the system. Remember, when these bullets are examined, they go into the ATF database, which is staggeringly robust. And so any weapon that could have been used in the commission of a homicide in the past is going to be in there if they've recovered a projectile. So that's going to be key. Again, they haven't said anything about trauma related to a gunshot wound. And be honest with you, Julie, you don't have much to work with at this point as far as the body goes.
Another great point. Her remains obviously have deteriorated considerably from the time that she went missing. Final point here, Bob Mott, I want to go back to you, please. In terms of how concerned Barry Morphew ought to be this morning with these autopsy results being released, what are your thoughts on that?
He's gonna say literally shitting bricks.
You what?
Huh? Queen. So technically it's not double jeopardy because he wasn't brought to trial. They dropped the charges to continue building a case, hoping for something like this. Hoping for this moment. So he's metaphorically and potentially literally shitting himself right now, for lack of a better word or analogy. Allison, did you send another 5 freaking subscriptions? What are you doing? Ring my bell, ring my bell. Wow. Oh, sheet. I'm dropping it. What? Allison, you crazy as hell. Look, it says 2 or 3 more in 4 minutes, and it's the subwave dash. Well, I don't know what that means, but if we get 3 more in 3 minutes, y'all, we get bonuses.
I'd be concerned. We know that the state likes him for it. It does not help that they've been able to make this connection with what they believed was a theory that they were moving forward to the point where they're on the eve of trial. So if I'm Barry Morphew, I am not sleeping well at all. I'm extremely concerned. I'm on the phone with my lawyer and saying, what are the odds that they're coming after me again? He's got to be feeling great discomfort, I would imagine.
Yeah. I'd say so. Damn. Y'all, what do you think? They're going to get him? Are they going to get him? Y'all, do me a favor, hit the follow button if you're new here. Melissa, yes! Sub for the first time. Ring my bell. Ring my bell. Bonus collected. Y'all are crazy tonight. We get bonuses collected. We hit the donut goal. How long ago did we do that? I must have missed it. Y'all, let's get, you know what we can get? Let's get 20 of the hand hearts. I bet we can't do that. Plus, I'm going to pin that one. Bonus collected. Now we're on the last one. 2 more in 4 minutes, y'all. 2 more in 4 minutes. Insane. Oh, Danny, thank you. Okay. Now the last case, y'all. So the last case we're going to talk about. This one sounds crazy. So this girl right here, her name is Ashleigh Mason, I think it was. Ashleigh Mason. And apparently she tries to eat her sister's eyeball out or something. I don't know if she's like drunk or like on something else. I don't know. But this one sounds crazy as hell, y'all. This is body cam footage too. So if you want to watch the body cam footage with us, come over to YouTube, The Mystery Project on YouTube. Just search The Mystery Project. You'll find it. Or come over to Rumble. Rumble.com/The Mystery Project. We got 240 people on Rumble right now, and we got 54 people on YouTube. Shout out to y'all. Here we go. This one's going to be crazy.
Wow, I love you. I'm scared. Can you please help me? Daddy?
Daddy? Oh, no.
How dare you?
Where are you coming from right now?
From
Jupiter?
anxiety.
Okay, how much did you have to drink? Yeah, hot Cheetos. More.
I don't know, hot Cheetos. Am I supposed to say that? He said hot Cheetos.
How much did you drink?
I'm
lot?
dizzy. I'm
Or a
dizzy.
little?
I'm dizzy.
Sit right there. No.
What in the hell? Y'all, get over here now. Get over to YouTube. This is going to be crazy as hell. And y'all, 2 minutes and 45 seconds to get 2 more subscriptions. Y'all, we need 2 more subscriptions, and we get the last of the little dash thing, which is new. I don't know what it does, but I guess we're going to get some kind of crazy reward. 2 more, y'all. 2 more. Subscribe. Yeah, excuse me. What? Yep. What's this girl on? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right, let's go.
Okay.
Damn, want me to cry, Daddy? Daddy.
On the outskirts of Salt Lake
Sweet baby Jesus. This is crazy as hell.
City, police are called after an adult woman violently attacks her sister. When cops catch up to the suspect,
This is nuts. Dawn, thank you for all the hand hearts. So sweet. You guys are incredible. Unreal.
she's delirious and incoherent in a nearby backyard. While police are able to find some temporary amusement in her bizarre behavior, it's what she did before they got to the scene that will leave you horrified.
Stay right there, Ashley.
I'm
Stay right
not
there.
a bad person.
No, you're not a bad person.
Yes, I am.
On the evening of May 27, 2022, officers in Magna Township, Utah respond to a 911 call reporting an assault in progress.
Salt Lake City, yep. Wiley.
The assailant is gone by the time they arrive at the apartment, but they soon realize that this is no ordinary case of domestic violence.
Well, let's go, is it your wife?
Ex-wife.
Ex-wife that's here? Let's get with her and then I'll get some more information from you.
So the sister was drinking, and she brought up all this stuff, and I'm like,
She might.
What's
her name? Stephanie.
and then I said, no, you don't need it. She like got me in like a headlock in my car.
The officers learn that the attacker was none other than Stephanie's 25-year-old sister. As police get
Sweet baby Jesus. Pat, you have some. We got him? Oh my God. Oh, shite. I missed it again, y'all. Let's go. Lori and Michelle. Let's go. Ring my bell. bell, ring my bell. Yes. Y'all, Allison, did you send more? Oh my God, Allison, thanks for sending the subs. We hit every single sub goal, sub dash, sub wave, sub everything. You guys are nuts. Unbelievably amazing. Look at that. We're at 267. Oh, y'all, we might get back to 300. You know what? Let's just set it. Oh, Jesus. 300. Let's get back to 300 subscribers, y'all, on the Tic Tac machine. Thank you so much. Okay, let's keep going. So her sister.
Get a description of the suspect. The paramedics urge Stephanie to go to the hospital for further treatment.
It's definitely going to need some, just a second, some stitches. But other than that, I think you're okay. You feel like you're okay other than that?
I'm just like,
well, I know you're upset and definitely traumatized. I understand that for sure.
Their attempts to comfort Stephanie cannot disguise the savagery of the attack. We'll learn the grisly details a little later on. The officer tries to figure out how this sibling rivalry erupted in violence.
You know why this whole thing started? Anything will set Ashleigh off because, like, Ashleigh complains that she has to work. Stephanie asked her to help out with some, like, rent money and stuff like that. And Ashleigh won't do that.
Does Ashleigh live here with you guys too, or
not by choice?
Armed with at least a partial story of what happened that night, the officer goes outside to consult with the other police on scene.
I went and took a couple photos from the car. There's no evidence of anything inside, but there's a beer can. I took it. I'll upload it to Axon.
Cool.
You need anything else? You want me to look down for it?
Yeah, she wanted her sister to pay the rent money. She said, "Hey, I've had enough. Better hit me with half that rent money."
we just want to cruise the area for a minute because she left on foot. Doesn't have any other way to get out of here.
Rainbow bag, green sweatpants,
glasses.
I'm going to go running and check your
shirt.
While the other cops head out to canvass the neighborhood, the officer attempts to finally get a word in with Stephanie, who's bandaged up and heading for the hospital.
The whole thing started.
so I went to go check her mail and I saw her washing.
Christian, yep, he sure did. He's super happy little camper.
She's already been drinking. I'm like, oh, I'm going to do a couple things with me. So I went to go to 7-Eleven and I did have a couple of drinks. We sat in the parking lot and she just got she started getting like
Aggressive?
Yeah, aggressive.
Okay.
You go with them in the back.
Okay. Stephanie, I'll go ahead and leave it at that and get you to the hospital, okay?
The circumstances aren't right for a complete statement, but Stephanie's ex-husband is happy to weigh in with his thoughts.
If you don't find her right away, you guys will find her later tonight.
Where should we go later tonight?
Just around here. You guys picked her up probably about a year ago when she got drunk. She was walking down the street yelling and screaming randomly.
Does she have a key to this place here?
She does now because she took Stephanie's keys.
The fact that Ashleigh has keys that access both their car and their apartment makes finding her all the more urgent. But it's around this time that police come upon some construction workers who have had a very bizarre encounter with a strange woman.
So what happened?
Yeah, the lady keeps almost steal my truck. She keeps drunk.
The female tried to steal your truck? Okay.
Damn, y'all. She in a field just making weird ass noises. Holy hell. They probably thought it was like a chupacabra or like a damn skinwalker or something.
Sounds like she's in the backyard of 2743. I'm not 100% sure. I'm out with the female right now. She's got a purple bag and gray pants, though.
The woman doesn't quite match the description they've gotten, but it's an intriguing lead at the very least.
Hi, I'm Officer Wilkinson with Unified Police. What's going on?
Like this.
Yeah, what are you back here screaming about?
I'm scared.
Of what?
About everything.
You're scared about everything?
Yeah, you can help me on top.
Yeah, what do you need help with?
Like this.
With kicking the fence?
Yeah.
Okay, how much have you had to drink tonight?
I want you.
Quite a bit. Gianna, thank you for the hand hearts. Yes. Thanks for the love over on TikTok. Y'all were halfway there. Patrick, how are you? Leanne, shout out to the nurses. Wonderful. So good to see you. Shout out to the nurses, y'all. Keep tapping the screen, too. Let's get to 75,000 likes. We're nearly there. And if you're new on TikTok, hit the follow button. My name's Patrick. If you like true crime, I'm live every night. Come on in. We talk about current cases, past cases, everything else in between. Thank you so much. Melissa, thank you for the hand hearts. Gianna, thank you for even more. Mom of two girls, thanks for the heart me. You guys are sweet. Emily, all we know is that this lady got in a fight with her sister because her sister wanted her to start paying rent, so she tried to eat her eyeball out. Wish I was making that up.
You what?
Yeah. Crazy as hell. Jamie, thanks. I'm a nurse. So shout out to you, Jamie, and all the other nurses in here. Gianna, you are not going to pinata me. Stop it. What are you doing? Oh, I hit the wrong button. Pinata, Gianna, thank you so much. All right, let's keep going because I want to see how crazy this lady's going to get. By the way, TikTok, if you want to watch the body cam footage with us, you got to come over to YouTube. Just search The Mystery Project on YouTube. You'll find it. Jamie, thank you. The Mystery Project on YouTube and The Mystery Project on Rumble. Search it on both. Follow on both. Watch on both. Let's go.
Help me.
Well, I'm not going to help you kick the fence.
All right, just making me feel like a dumb piece of shit at this point.
Do you live here?
Can you help me?
Do you live here?
Yeah.
Hey, do you have ID?
Can you hold my hand?
No, I can't hold your hand. I'm sorry.
Look at me. Hold my hand.
Man, can you imagine just walking up on somebody acting like that? You'd be like, what the hell? Gianna, thank you so much. What are you doing? Insane. We hit the goal. What? Thank you so much.
Go ahead and have a seat. That way you don't fall down.
Hard to look at, y'all. That's for picking the fence, y'all.
You're gonna be a piece of
You got her name? I haven't yet.
What's your name, ma'am?
I want you.
Hi.
I want you.
Here, come sit down. In your hand. It's okay. We're just here to help, okay? Yeah. Does he have something that she can sit on? Maybe
Pulling through live Karen, yup.
Well, you can't hold me. You can't hold me.
Oh, damn. You better calm down, lady. Y'all better calm down. Just came over from TikTok. Carrie, let's go. Thank you.
Do you need any medical assistance?
Yeah.
Let's go up front.
Yeah, you do. You need a bag of fluid. Probably 2.
Let's take her out front.
Come on. We're going to go up front.
Gravel. Some Toradol.
Walk with me. Okay? Walk with me.
Shout out to the nurses. Shout out to the nurses.
I just can't hold you, okay?
Hold them.
You can hold. How old are you, ma'am?
What's the other one? There's one that knocks them out, like just clink. What's the one?
Huh? We're going to step over this, okay? We're going to step over it. Can you step over?
Yeah.
Lift up your foot. Can you lift up that foot?
Yeah, that's okay.
It's okay.
Right there.
Yeah, lift up your
I'm
foot.
scared of you.
Oh God. User 6606622576527. Just search The Mystery Project True Crime. You'll find it. The Mystery Project True Crime. Search that on YouTube.
No, don't be scared, okay? We're just here to help.
Hold on to you.
Yeah, here, look. We're holding you. Down. I don't want you to trip. You look down. Look down. See that? I don't want you to trip.
Do you know her? Hold on to you.
No? Okay. Here, hold on to my hand.
Hold on to you.
Right here, hold on to my hand.
I can't.
Dear Lord. Gianna, thank you so much. What are you doing tonight? Coming in hot with the kisses. Melissa, thanks for the rose too. I see that in there.
Hold on to you. That's deadly.
Okay, see this right here? Step over.
Shut the f*** up. I'm holding him too gently.
You want to hold him? We're here to help. Okay.
Yeah, because
I'm going to help you with
him.
your leg.
Verse said, yep, that's the one,
okay.
Karen. Verse said, push that shit in. Ah, she'd be screaming all right. And then, boom.
That's okay. There you go. I just don't want you to fall. Okay. There you go. Good job. Oh, okay. There you go. Okay, let's walk out this way, okay?
Crime 807, we don't even know yet.
I'm really scared.
I know. Don't be scared, okay? We're here to help, okay? Just walk this way, okay? Okay, just keep walking. We're here to help you.
Melissa, totally sad, but keep in mind, she just savagely tried to eat her sister's eyeball out of her face.
The officers have gotten the woman this far, but it's still a long way to the street. As the arduous journey continues, they start to suspect that this may be their girl after all.
Magna 35 from 22. I'm not sure. This might possibly be your suspect. She does have a rainbow-colored bag, but the pants are like a darker gray.
I'm really scared.
Okay.
I love you. Please be careful.
What do we got you?
Ashley Mason.
Ashley Mason? Okay.
Brandon, what was your suspect's name?
Ashley Mason.
This is her.
Copy. I'll be over in just a minute.
Oh, damn. They found her. Now they know.
How old are you?
Ashley Mason. Is it okay if I walk this way?
Yeah, of course. Keep walking out here, okay?
We're going to walk right by that truck, okay?
You're doing good. You're doing good.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything is great.
I'm really scared.
The officers know they have the suspect, but she seems harmless enough, even in her feverish condition. As the police finally get Ashleigh settled on the curb, she amuses them with playful, almost childlike antics.
Can I stand up?
Just sit down.
1, 2.
No, don't
3.
stand up, okay? Because I'm afraid you're going to fall down if you stand up.
I'm gonna be okay. 1, 2, 3, go.
No. I don't want you to stand up, okay?
What is she doing?
Don't be scared. I'm here to help, okay?
1.
No, just stay where you're at.
Yeah, that's exactly what she did.
Okay.
The sister's on the way to the hospital.
Well, don't fall back.
I'm scared.
Can you situate her a little better for me? We're just gonna set you on the curb a little bit more, okay? You're like falling off the curb. Fall over.
1,
1,
2,
3.
Go.
Oh, there you go. Oh, perfect. There you go. Sit down. Right there. You go. You're good. You're good. You got you. Okay, put that foot down here, though. No.
Wait, no, lift me up.
While they attempt to keep Ashleigh safe and settled, an officer goes back to interview the workers at the house.
Okay, so who lives here? Okay, and I'm assuming you don't know this person?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Okay, yeah, she just got in a major fight down here. That's why she's back here.
Oh, okay.
So, did she take anything?
Dear God.
What did she do when she came here?
She got into his truck.
She tried getting into your truck?
Bradley here from TikTok. Let's go, y'all. Shout out to TikTok's coming over to the YouTube channel, The Mystery Project, y'all. Come on in. Come on over. Come hang out. Subscribe. We got almost 100 people watching, y'all. TikTok, The Mystery Project on YouTube. Come on over. Let's get 100 people watching. We need 11 more people to come over. Come on, y'all.
Turns out my truck.
Okay, did she have the keys in it?
Yeah, right now he's locking now.
Oh, okay.
He's locking now.
So what happened when she tried to get in the truck?
I don't know. The right now he's in behind for working.
Okay.
But I listen, my truck is started, but I have no idea who. So I go run.
What truck was it?
That's the white truck. The behind.
On the other side? Okay.
Yeah, I see the girl inside of my truck.
Oh, yeah, she's
almost close gun.
Yeah, she's very highly intoxicated, obviously.
He's following me for hit me.
So did she actually move the truck? Or?
I moved my truck.
Oh, you moved your truck?
No, the lady he moved maybe a couple inches in my truck.
And almost hit you with your truck.
Almost, yeah.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Back with Ashleigh, police attempt to get some basic information, but she doesn't make it easy.
Where are you coming from right now?
Doesn't sound like she's trying to make anything easy right now. She ain't trying to make a damn thing easy. Gives money came from TikTok. Hell yeah. On the Rumble. Rumble.com/The Mystery Project, y'all. We got a bunch of people on Rumble right now. We got 300 people on Rumble. Y'all, make sure you hit the thumbs up button too. And we got 94 on YouTube and 355 on the TikTok. Let's go.
Anxiety.
From anxiety?
Yeah.
What were you doing over there?
I thought you were better than me.
Yeah. Huh?
I thought you were better than me.
Nope.
You are better than me.
I'm just here to help, okay?
Okay, so can we stand up? 1, 2, 3, go?
No. I want you to sit down until the medical guys get here, okay?
Why so?
Because they're going to check you out.
While police babysit Ashleigh, Officer Moore and David arrive at the scene, and we finally get a look inside the infamous rainbow-colored bag.
That's the second one, by the way. It's good. I can't come closer with it.
Oh, damn. They found some vodka. Karen loves vodka. Or Catherine. Was it Catherine loves vodka? That shirt's still up, y'all, by the way. TheHauntedSide.com. What's Versed? I think it's the stuff that they used to do like a procedure, so it puts you to sleep. They use it in like the ER, I think. If memory serves.
Well,
2 car keys and 1 key that will have one apartment.
I'm not seeing him in here.
And it like makes you not anxious.
Hey, Brandon.
There we go. Thank you. Those them?
Yeah, that's one. Then there will be one more key that looks just like this for the car itself.
Okay.
The keys have been recovered, and now it's time for emergency medical services to evaluate Ashleigh and see just how bad her condition is.
Oh, hell. I wonder how crazy it's going to be.
This is Ashley.
Yeah.
Jamie, yeah, that.
This firefighter right here.
That.
Ah, I love you. I'm scared.
I think he might be single too.
Oh, shut the f up.
Yeah, not me. Hold on. What's your last name, Ashley? Mason. Good. Just put this on your arm, take your blood pressure.
I got you.
As medical officials check Ashley's vitals, she develops a preoccupation with a very specific question.
I don't know. I'm a bad person
No,
at
you're
this
not.
point. Just a bad person.
So we want to have her sit back down.
Am I a bad person?
Okay. Actually, let's go ahead and step off the curb. Okay, that works too.
Does that work more than anything?
Yep. Okay, there. Just keep your arm as still as possible.
Am
Okay.
I a bad person?
No.
Am I a bad person?
No. Joe.
You're better than me,
Did you take pictures at
though.
all?
I did. Did you?
You're better than me, too.
No, he might not be better than you, but he definitely didn't try and eat his sister's eyeball out of her face.
You got some of the. Okay.
I mean,
I know somehow am I a bad
I was
person?
gonna say you could probably take a better one now. Just stay right there. Ashley.
Somehow
Stay
am I
right
a
there.
bad person?
No, you're not a bad person.
Yes, I am.
Good enough.
Whether or not that's true, Ashley did
Melissa says, yes, you are, shaking my head.
leave her sister with injuries that will cause even the least squeamish viewers to clench their teeth. In the meantime, it's worth noting that this isn't Ashley's first brush with the law. She was arrested in May of 2020 for battery of a household member, convicted in December 2021 of disorderly conduct, and convicted of domestic assault in January of 2022.
Oh, damn, she's got a record.
Only a few short months before this incident. The police report notes that these offenses were, quote, in addition to numerous other arrests. The firefighter taking Ashley's information tries to pin down the cause of her disorientation, but her answers don't quite match the questions.
Am I a bad person?
Ashley, do you take any medications at all?
No.
No? No medical problems?
No.
Are you allergic to anything?
No, I just feel like I'm a bad person in general.
Okay, how much did you have to drink tonight?
Hot Cheetos. More.
I don't know, hot Cheetos. Am I supposed to say that? He said hot Cheetos.
No, just talk to
I
this
love
guy.
hot Cheetos.
I just wondered how much alcohol you've had to drink.
No, I feel like I'm a bad person.
Wouldn't they do a breathalyzer?
Well, all of that
At
is
least
gone.
all of that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just assume a lot.
Am I a bad person?
Nope.
In addition to the bottle of vodka police found in Ashley's bag, there's an identical bottle on the sidewalk that police safely assume belongs to her. It's not clear how much of it she drank tonight, but a lot probably gets close to the mark. On a related note,
He said a lot. Probably gets close to the mark. The hot Cheetos answer, right? Exactly. Hot Cheetos. What?
Ashley's thoughts seem to be stuck
Ooh, speaking of which, I want some chips and guac.
in a loop.
Am I a bad
Are
person?
you sure? I feel like I'm a bad person.
Why do you feel like you're bad?
Because I feel like I am bad.
What did you do that was bad?
I don't know. Just like trying to make the best of myself.
That doesn't make you a bad person.
But he's better than me.
He is better looking than you, for sure.
Oh yeah, he's better than me. But like, regardless of that, like I just
You what? What did he say? What did he say? Oh, I need that sound effect. Remember that one? What did he say?
feel like he's better than me.
Nah. We're all human beings.
No.
I'll drink some alcohol this weekend too.
It remains to be seen whether Ashley left enough alcohol in Magna Township for the officer to fulfill those plans. But
Oh, damn. Holy hell, man! This narrator, he goes for the throat. Are you kidding me? It's EWU body cam on YouTube. He goes straight in, right for the drug. It's unclear if she left enough alcohol for that officer to drink this weekend. Damn.
regardless of her intoxication, she proves that she has some life left in her.
We're just gonna stay sitting down, okay?
Can you help me?
Here, give me a
Can you
hand.
help me, please?
No,
Please,
just stay
can you
sitting down.
help me? Can you please help me? Can you please help me? Can you please help me, Daddy?
What? Oh no, she hit him with the daddy.
I should just stay sitting down.
There you go.
Sit right there.
No.
Okay. Let's.
TikTok, y'all missed that one. She looked like she was figure skating. She's about to do the damn, like, what's that shit called where they spin? It's called something.
Sit down.
Sit down. Have a seat, Ashley. Stay right there.
Better than that, no.
Do you need to do a finger poke?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you help me? Can you help me?
Oh, yeah, they're going to test her alcohol.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, shit, it's cold outside.
They're going to check your blood sugar.
I'm down here by this end now.
It's not going to hurt.
Wait, you're better. That actually hurt. What the hell?
Hurts a little bit, yeah. Not bad, though. How much did you drink?
I'm
lot?
dizzy. I'm
Or a
dizzy.
little?
I'm dizzy. I'm dizzy.
Don't need no ammo. I'm going to help you. We'll help you.
Man, what's crazy is that she's acting like one of the silly, you know what I mean? Like some people, when they have way too much to drink, they just act like that, like crazy, silly. And you're just like, okay, you know, put some Advil next to the bed, you know, drink some Pedialyte or whatever and go to sleep, right? Where did the her getting all violent come in, you know? Because right before this, she's trying to eat her sister's eyeball out. It's cold, I think, Christian. Well, if y'all saw it, It did look like it was cold out there. Dear God.
The firefighters decide that she doesn't need to go to the hospital.
Okay. She doesn't?
Stand up.
So she's going straight to jail? Yo. Why does it look like they're reenacting, like, I don't even know what. That shit looks crazy as hell right there. It's like The Exorcist.
Okay, we got you. Better.
Stand up. Use your legs. Ready?
Why are you like pushing me on
I need
that
you to stand
shit?
up. Hey,
I'm
Ashley.
just telling
Yeah, the
you
EMT's
that
right
it's
there.
okay.
Stand up, Ashley.
I'm just telling you that it's okay for him to tell me, like,
Ashley, ready? One.
yeah, it's
Ready?
okay. It's okay.
Whoa, you can wake up with one hell of a headache.
Okay, that you would do that because you're so up like that, huh, Daddy? Ah!
Whoa.
You want me to cry?
No.
Girl, she needs Jesus, if not the hospital.
You want me to cry, Daddy?
Oh my God. Okay, lady. Calm down.
Because you don't give a shit about me, Daddy. No, don't, you fucking piece of shit.
Let's just walk her over there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, let's just walk her over there. Daddy.
If the walk to the police car was an ordeal, the struggle to get her situated takes Ashley's attitude to a new low.
You need to stand up for me.
You need to stand up.
Daddy, you're such a piece. Okay.
There you go.
Thank you.
Here you go.
Okay, I will make sure that you're better than Daddy me. Am I a bad person?
Yes.
Hey, am I a bad person?
Yes.
No, not a bad person.
Yeah, let's just white person. Huh?
Oh, sorry. Did you need something? Seatbelt just came off. It did? Yep. Oh.
The seatbelt came off? Oh, Lord.
How am I not a bad person because you're such a white piece of
Damn. Okay. Hold up, lady. What are you doing now? Sounds like she has daddy issues, Kim said. Oh, Melissa said daddy and hit me with that. What is that called? Lex used to do it all the time. Lord have mercy. Something's happening here. Allison, thanks for the hand heart. Y'all, we need 5 more of these hearts too. The hearts where it gives me a little kiss on the cheek. Can we hit me with 5 more, y'all? I bet we can.
You was such a white piece of you little fight white mother.
What?
Okay, sit up. Sit up.
How so?
Salt
Sit up,
injection. My
Ashley.
money is still on bath salt.
Sit up.
Yep.
Head back.
Probably.
How so?
Head back. Leg
Because
in.
I'm not a white person?
No,
Because
head.
I'm white
Head.
person?
You need to.
I'm
What?
a white person! I'm a white person!
You are spitting in their faces now. That could be a felony.
You're such a white piece of
Hey, lift
Shut
your leg,
up.
or you're gonna get tased, okay?
Okay, we got it.
Brian, right? Went from daddy to white piece of.
You're better than us.
Okay.
You little white ass.
Put your leg in.
We got it. You're better than us, you little white
Hey.
ass. You're such a white ass. We got it. You're better than all of us, you little fat.
That was my absolute favorite moment of these body cam videos where the people are this obnoxious when in the middle of their sentence the officer just goes wham and just the door just bam. That lady's like, shit. That is my all-time favorite part of these body cam videos.
I'm gonna get her to jail. It's gonna be a fun ride.
Officer Moore gets behind the wheel of his police cruiser at exactly 9:27 p.m.
Blame it on
He will
alcohol.
arrive at the jail at 9:42. We can't know for certain if this is the longest 15 minutes of his life. We can only speculate.
Damn, EWU body cam on YouTube. Just going in for the count right there. That is so good. Man, he's like, I'm put my AirPods in.
Piece of shit. Well, if I smell you dead, you piece of shit.
Magna 35.
Oh yeah, dead mother.
I'll be right to ADC with one female, beginning mileage 64158.
Oh, 61958. Now, yeah, you dead motherfucker. Dead motherfucker. Such a piece of shit.
Oh my god, what's it called on YouTube? The Mystery Project. Warm. What does that say? The Mystery Project on YouTube, y'all. Come over, subscribe. We got 100 people watching on YouTube. We got 312 people watching on Rumble, and we got 370 people watching on TikTok. Shout out to everybody. Thank you for being here. Yo, Rumble, hit me with some Rumble rants. YouTube, join the channel and hit me with some super chats so I can pin that shit on the screen. It looks pretty cool. And TikTok, keep doing what you're doing. Tap the screen like crazy. Hit the follow button and hit me with the hearts. We need 4 more. Let's get it.
You should be dead.
He did not put it in fast motion, y'all. Stop it immediately. Y'all, he put that shit in double time, and you can just hear upbeat music indistinct.
You hit yourself back there. I don't want you to get hurt, okay?
Ashleigh does eventually fall silent for a few minutes, and it perhaps gives Officer Moore some time to reflect on the things he's seen tonight. Namely, the horrific damage Ashleigh inflicted upon her sister, Stephanie.
You said she bit you in the eye?
She bit me. She's cold.
She bit me in the eye.
Did you pull your hair and then bit you?
Yeah.
In what can only be described as a blood-curdling detail, Ashleigh had sunk her teeth in Stephanie's face, tearing away a piece of her eye. As graphic as these descriptions are, they're outdone by the police report. There, Officer Moore writes that Stephanie's face and chest were covered in blood. When she took the compress away from her face, he could see severe damage had been done to her left eye. He then speculates that her tear duct had been torn from the inside portion of her eye and was now on the outside of her eyelid. Back in the present, the ride to jail has mercifully come to an end.
Mercifully come to an end.
I've got one female with charges, and I will need assistance. Probably a chair, intox, and uncooperative. Okay, I'm gonna take you out. We're gonna put you in this chair, okay?
Oh my god, I'm struggling.
Bring your legs out. I'll grab your shoes. Your shoes are backwards now. Okay. I'll get your shoes. Hop on out.
Oh
See, there it goes. Come on out.
Goodness.
I'll get it.
I'm struggling really bad. Am I supposed to let go of my feet?
You can keep your feet on.
Am I supposed to let go of my feet? He said, no, you can keep your feet on.
In a follow-up interview with Stephanie a few days later, investigators noted that her eye was purple and swollen and had stitches in her upper eyelid. She said that the ER doctor referred her to a reconstructive surgeon for further evaluation and care. Fortunately, the damage was limited to a small portion of her eyelid, and she didn't suffer any vision loss.
Oh, thank God.
Ashleigh Mason pled guilty to third-degree felony assault, and in September 2022, she was sentenced to 150 days in jail and 36 months probation. She was ordered not to contact her sister and to undergo an anger management evaluation. She was also forbidden to consume or possess alcohol.
No, you're not a bad person. Just made some bad choices.
According to a recent court filing, Ashleigh relapsed on alcohol in February, October, and November of 2023.
You what?
Ashleigh.
And continues to work with an outpatient addiction program. In November 2023, Ashleigh posted on Facebook the following photo. As far as the record reflects, the judge in her case has not offered an opinion on whether Ashleigh is a bad person.
EWU body cams for the win. Holy hell, that is crazy, y'all. Oh, Abs, thanks for the cues. Y'all, do me a favor, YouTube, hit the follow or YouTube, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button, Rumble, hit the follow button, and the thumbs up button. But that's all the fun we have for tonight, y'all. I'm going to go to sleep, get some sleep, go to bed a little bit early. But TikTok, if you want to rewatch these, because we did 3 cases before this one, the videos are live on YouTube and on Rumble right after I end the stream, which is what I'm going to do right now. So Rumble and YouTube, thank you so much, you guys. I love you guys. Go rewatch the stuff. # Team Rewatch. I'll see y'all tomorrow night.